Okay guys, are you ready to see how dead the Sorc is? So this is a T8 boss with the dead Sorc. I was very unlucky how much the build was nerfed and destroyed. Like, it's literally completely unplayable. It now takes 5 seconds instead of 4 seconds to kill the T8 boss. Now I actually think it's even faster than before. But yeah, I hope you guys are ready, man. It's literally unplayable now. You saw, it's dead. Hey everybody, it's Rob here. There is a ton of stuff going on in Diablo 4 community. We have hotfixes, we have trade back in the game. We had duplication exploits, we have patch notes later today in just a few hours, a new patch next week. Then there is also a Mother's Blessing event. And there is some big gamescom news coming up here also next week. And all of that, we're going to go into some more details and also show you some of the crazy stuff people were doing with some of the duping that has thankfully been fixed. And there's also been confirmed account action against these dupers being taken. So that is very, very good. So first of all, as you see in the intro, guys, there's been a huge balance patch to the sorcerer. But it is not as bad as people think, especially on the more casual end. For 99% of you, this is gonna, even if you're like a regular, very good player already, this only really affects and nerfs the high-end players. You saw it in the intro. We're still very well capable of doing T8, and Sorcerer is still the top class in my tier list, and I think in most other people's tier list. Sorcerer is still extremely strong, and even on single target, if you have proper gear, you will be able to keep your lightning spears up as usual. And it's still very, very strong, and I think still the dominating build of the season, and still the top build pretty much. You see here 30 concentration stacks. If you have a very good setup, you can even reach up to 50 or 40 here. I'm going to get very close. And you will not notice it unless you're pushing the pit in really high tiers. But the thing is with the pit is not really worth doing if you can do the infernal hordes instead. So as long as you don't want to or have no plans on doing pit 150, the sorcerer is completely fine, and in fact it is melting these T8 bosses here, just like it was before, like pretty much immediately. You see, you just get them together and they die pretty much instantly. See, bam, like 3 seconds, boom, they're dead. And this was pretty much the same before the patch. But let me know in the comments, because I see people here on the forums going absolutely crazy. You see here, when Barb is OP, wait a season. When Sorc is somewhat strong, immediately hotfix. Like, Sorc was nerfed so much. Here again, they nerfed the Sorc again because of a German streamer. So the nerf to the Lightning Spear Sorcerer. So much for we won't nerf a build mid-season. To end the debate, Sorc nerf is heavily, like, man, Sorc nerf, nope. Like, people are just losing it. And I just want to calm the people, like, really, you're not going to notice a huge nerf, especially on single target. It seems even the damage is buffed only on the very, very high end. If you already have perfect GG gear, you're planning on pushing pit 160, which is like not really almost any player that this applies to. It's maybe like 100 players in the whole world, so it's not gonna affect you much negatively. But again, let me know what you think in the comments. From my testing, again, this has been in T8, this has been on the bosses, this has been in like speedruns. It's completely fine. Yes, maybe on the very, 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 very high end tryhard pit push, there is a little bit of a nerf. But I mean, let's be real, the build is still the strongest build in the season by far, and then some. So it's completely crazy still. Then we have patch notes coming out here on Tuesday. So this is going to be in just a few days. And this is hopefully going to be a pretty big patch that addresses more stuff. And I'm low-key hoping, if you are thinking the Sorc is nerfed, you should try go on the Barb. I'm very happy that the Sorc is so strong. And I hope that the Sorc remains strong. But if you think Sorc is nerfed, giga hard, man, try playing a Barb and try to kill a T8 boss anywhere even remotely close to the Sorc, and let me know how it goes. In other news, obviously we have the trading completely back. So trading has been disabled for a couple days. There's been this massive duplication exploit that has now been fixed here, where people were duping materials, they were duping, I don't know about gold, but they were duping here. This guy here is duping uber uniques. Again, this has been completely fixed now. That's why I can now show this to you. You see here, like, he just like dupes the uber uniques and then he just salvages them to craft like a perfect GA item. And he obviously has all these duped stones that basically give him infinite gold. He just sells them He just like sells all the stones to the vendor, and he has been live streaming this for days and days and days. And so far, and unfortunately, every season we had like, you know, some sort of like a duping exploit. It obviously hurts the game a lot. So if you see any of this, guys, please report it. And again, all these have been hopefully fixed now. We had again, every season a duping exploit ruined the market of trading, and I hope this is not going to happen again. But we'll see. That was definitely a huge issue. In other news, there's also been an issue with the gauntlet that has been resolved. You may have seen this on the leaderboards. People are actually reaching a couple of billion score, literally. Like you see, this guy here has 2 billion score in the gauntlet, and this was actually a part of the leaderboard. And thank God this has also been fixed now. So there's like all these kinds of like crazy things going on with the game right now. But the Blizzard team is certainly on top of this, and have been very swift to address many of this stuff. Like, you know, like somebody here on X, I saw this like as a reply to Adam Fletcher's post about the patch notes, have basically posted about this, and I'm fully expecting them to fix these bugs in the upcoming patch that are in the game. So dupe exploit, been fixed. I mean, at least for now, until another one pops up. Hopefully not. The bajillion XP bug, you might have seen this with the Umber Crooks, giving you like, you know, instantly like 50 Paragon levels. This has been fixed as well. Infinite tampering bug has been fixed. Bosses eating material, this happened on Vash, and this has also been fixed. So you see how many bugs the team has already fixed. We have the Beast in the Ice. This is still in the game. It's the Uber Beast in Ice is not dropping 5 times the rewards, but this is hopefully gonna get fixed soon. I'm not sure what this is. I think this is just intended. Pit boss completely messed up. Nightmare dungeons not actually dropping rune shards. This has also been addressed. Chest whose entire purpose is to guarantee the GA item. This was from the Infernal Hordes. This has also been fixed now. Whispers weren't dropping nightmare keys. I didn't engage in this, so I think this is fixed as well. Gauntlet being bugs is fixed as well. And I mean, there was just like several more bugs that are here the jewelry dropping, and we had a lot of problems certainly. But these, to my knowledge, most of them have been fixed. Maybe with the exception of this Beast and Eye thing. And I'm fully expecting this to be changed in the next patch. But there are certainly a lot of problems here with the game that just goes to show that we can't get enough PTR time. So the PTR, as you remember for Season 5, was not really in a good state. The game was very, very broken on the PTR. We didn't even have the proper items to test. We didn't have the proper tools to test. So I really hope that this is a learning experience for them to, you know, improve the test experience for people and get more value out of those public test servers. And I'm still really hoping that we are gonna get something like this for the Vessel of Hatred with the Spiritborn coming up. Because I think if like a class like this is gonna go like more or less like, you know, untested in the grand scheme of things, it's gonna go live, I'm expecting there to be even more bugs. So we'll see what's gonna happen with all of that. I'm super happy though that they are reacting so quickly and that they are doing these test servers, you know. I think there could just be like a lot of improvement on these in terms of like the time, and also in terms of like, you know, having access to all the right tools to test properly. Like give us all the uniques, like don't make it tedious to masterwork items on those test servers, so we can have a more fair and more bug-free season. And probably also Vessel of Hatred expansion launch, because we are getting next week, guys. So the patch notes are coming today. Patch is dropping on Tuesday, and then you'll see it here on Wednesday, on the 21st. We have Gamescom in Cologne here in Germany. It's very like 2 hours drive for me. I'll be there as well. If you want to say hi or you are having any plans to come to Gamescom, I will definitely be there on Thursday and on Friday. I'm probably also going to do a live stream, and we are expecting a lot of information for the Vessel of Hatred to drop. Maybe we'll learn more about the new endgame activity, the new co-op mode. Maybe it's going to be raids, who knows, about the mercenaries, hopefully about the skills, or about all the other cool new stuff that is coming for the Spiritborn and for the Vessel of Hatred expansion that releases already in 1.5 months from now. So there isn't a lot of time, and we'll see. Also to celebrate this, there is this Mother's Blessing event happening while the Gamescom is running. So next week, from August 20 to 27th, we're gonna get 35x and 50x gold multiplicative, especially with the way the rewards work from those final chests in the Infernal Hordes. Maybe we're gonna get a bazillion gold, like who knows, like there's gonna be a lot of gold. But yeah, I'm excited for all the things to come. Certainly a lot going on with Diablo, and you can see here like how many hotfixes the team is pushing out, and just having a blast really. Like Season 5 is amazing, and I hope we continue to get more news and more exciting stuff for Diablo 4. And I'm very, very happy that all these crazy dupes and all this like madness stuff here has been fixed for now, and hoping that this is not gonna make a return in a Vessel of Hatred. But overall, pretty positive about the game. So let's go log in and have some fun, my friends. GG. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.